Good morning. Hello, hello. I don't even have the live up on my second device yet. Good morning, Kendra. Okay. Oh, and I'm live. Kendra, every Christmas at the last house that I lived at, I would take down the curtains that we had up the rest of the year, and I would put up these really long red curtains for the whole Christmas season. And I would have to iron them because they'd been in storage all year long. And I would put on a Christmas movie and set up the ironing board right in the middle of the living room. And I would iron. And there were, I don't even know how many curtain panels there were. And I switched them all out in both the living room and the dining room. And we had really big windows. It was like an old classic farmhouse style house. And I would iron and iron and iron. And it would look so pretty and Christmassy. Hello, everyone. So let's go back up. I said hi to Kendra. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Cass. Hi, Karen. Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. Today's coffee cup is this one that my niece bought me this. She worked at Starbucks. And she bought me this one for my birthday. See the coffee stain all around the top? It's a handleless mug. It's one of those mugs where you cup the mug, but the coffee stain, and I love it. It's a soft feel. Hi, Diane. Yay. And I love it, but it's getting stained up because I use it so often. And it came with a lid. The lid leaks, so I don't even use the lid. But that's my coffee cup of the day. She also got me a water cup that matched, well, a cup, but I use it for water, that matches this. And that might have been the spring design. That might not even have been the summer designs. I saw the new fall Starbucks designs, and any Starbucks cups that I own were a gift because they're so expensive. So are they called tumblers? The tall ones with the straws and the lids. It's the iridescent. It just makes me think of dragons. And so I picked it up and it was $29.95. And I'm like, oh, that's so expensive. And then I get up to the register and they had the little keychain cup. And they're only like this big. And it was $14.95. Oh my goodness. So when people do buy me Starbucks, anything, like, I appreciate it because that stuff's expensive. One of my tumblers, a different niece was just getting rid of. So, these girls. All right. So you guys, I know that I've been struggling, and you don't even have to watch my second channel to know that I've been struggling. I have been struggling, but I started taking ashwagandha. It's working. It is really working. Not a doctor, and this is not medical advice, but it's working. My brain is clearer. I'm able to create again, which makes me really happy. Oh, they're clip earrings. Aren't those great? You can't see my shirt. I don't want to move that. I'll stand up. But my shirt has flowers on it. And then I don't remember who got me these for my birthday, but it's jacket season, so I'm wearing my swan brooches. So anyway, feeling better. I'm taking the ashwagandha. The ashwagandha is not the only thing I did. I made up an essential oil blend, and I've taken aromatherapy classes since 2003. So not a doctor. This is not medical advice. And if you use essential oils, make sure you dilute them. But I made up an essential oil blend specifically for liver support and depression, because my liver's just not doing well. But this one has bergamot, juniper berry, jasmine rose, vetiver, and frankincense, and it's in coconut oil. And you only need a drop or two of each. Yes, I have tried tinctures. Not recently, but yeah, I have in the past. But that's I did the essential oil blend. And then I may not be some new agey crystal magic kind of person, but I did look up, because I like crystals. I like to just collect them because I like shiny rocks. And I looked it up, and lapis lazuli, however you say it, that stone's supposed to be good for depression. So I actually had a pair of earrings that my uncle had given me, and I've just been wearing them. Everything helps, right? But I am feeling better. So I changed out my phone background for the first time in forever. Oh, let me see if I can get it out of there. And I wanted to go with something that was kind of Halloween-y, but it's not actually Halloween. So got these moths with this fairy that has these pretty wings. And I have to cut it like that because of where on my iPhone. And also, since I use one of these, I always kind of have to work around whatever background I'm making, because I use the ring on my phone constantly. I can't have a case without one of these rings. But I made that, and I had not updated one in a couple of months. And I was switching them out like every couple of weeks, but I had not felt creative. And then last week's prompt, if you guys remember, was make a floral page. And oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only weirdo. I love my crystals. Everything on the top row up there. Let me see if I can turn you. We're going for a ride. Woo. All of the clear glass up there is filled with crystals. So last week's prompt was floral, make a floral page. And I make a ton of floral pages just because flowers are like my favorite thing to do my junk journals with and to craft with. So I wanted to challenge myself, instead of doing, something like this, because I use roses in like everything. I wanted to do a page that was in very neutral colors. So this is my floral page. I just did a very neutral, and everything here at the bottom, these were all papers. None of these were stickers. Up here at the top, those are stickers, but these were all just papers. And that's my floral page. So I challenged myself to do something different instead of, like big flowers, because I do use flowers, and here again, flowers. So I use flowers on pretty much every page. And you guys, my book is falling apart even more as I craft in it. So I did get a little, hey Beth, good morning, Alice. So I did get some crafting done. I was excited about that. And I stopped in to Dollar Tree after I ran to the post office, and I picked up just a couple of new things. So I did get these stickers, and they're kind of 3D. And I got, because we had the travel page, I could not find my scrapbook travel stuff. I know I have some, but I couldn't find it. So I did pick up these stickers so I can go back and do the travel page from a couple weeks ago. And if I missed you coming in, hello, hello. So picked up travel stickers. And then I have not used rub-on transfer since I was a kid. And they're popular again. So I got these rub-on transfers. And I got these rub-on transfers. So I'll have to play with those a little bit. And we are going to pull the prompt. There's just a few left. I cannot believe that Sunday is going to be October. All right. What is our prompt? Decoupage or Mod Podge a page with trash such as candy wrappers or junk mail. So this one's a little more specific than most of them. And let me grab, hang on. Oh, goodness. Let me show you and if you're new here, the inspiration for this project was an altered book project that my daughter did in middle school. And I kept it. This is hers. And when she had this prompt, let me see if I can find it. Starbursts are her favorite candy. Like, they're still her favorite candy all these years later. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this was her page that she did for this prompt. So that's our prompt for this week. I saved junk mail at the beginning of the year. And now I don't know what I did with it. It might be in this drawer right here. Yep, we're heading into Halloween, so candy wrappers would be a good thing. All the moms have to test that candy before we give it out, you know. That's a thing. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. I'm not going to do a sale today. I'm hoping, oh, cat hair. I'm hoping to get a static sale. I'm always hoping to get a static sale. We'll see how it goes. So while the brain may be doing better, thanks to the ashwagandha, the fibromyalgia pain is not. We're supposed to get rain. We got rain yesterday. We're supposed to get it today and tomorrow. And so, rain, it's not good for me. But my mom saw my uncle yesterday, and he likes to save things back for her. And sometimes they're not her style. So she collects chickens, but she's actually been trying to downsize her collection. And these were in there. These are so cool. They're the salt and pepper for barbecuing so that you didn't have to get close to. So those will be up for sale. They're not in the best of shape, but so they'll be inexpensive. But how fun are those? So much fun. Mom cleaned them up. But they're not her style, even though she thinks they're very cool. And I was teasing her because I have 5 siblings. I'm the oldest. Then my foster brother's the next one down. And then another sister, brother, and another sister. And we're all very close in age. There's only 6.5 years between me and the youngest. And I'm like, Mom, can you imagine if we had these at the table and we're just whacking each other with the salt and peppers during dinner? So I had to show you guys that. And then he had given her a bunch of material, and we got to looking at that. And look at this. Can you imagine how this would look on a table with amber dishes and your Golden Harvest refrigerator and stove? But we got to looking and I'm like, the edges are sewn on it. It's a tablecloth or a table runner. It's not just a piece of material. So this too will be up for sale in a future sale, but the edges have been sewn, but it's a rectangle. It's a rectangle shape. So yeah, I'll get it measured and get it into a sale. If you're interested in it, you can always email me. But I love that. Love, love, love that. And I love that my daughter's generation is doing a 70s revival kind of thing. And they're loving that. I don't love it. You know, the late 1950s, early 1960s is my kind of vibe. But I appreciate the colors and stuff because I grew up with that. Yeah. My mom's chicken collection, Alice, is huge. Now he did find her 2 glass chickens. And so of course those are going to go straight into her collection. So I had to show you that. I had at the flea market a couple of months ago, they'd had an entire set of amber dishes with the bowls, the plates, the salad plates, the goblets. Like I'd never seen the whole set in one place before. And I just think how beautiful that would look on that material. So pretty. Yeah, me too, Kaz. That's really my style. And then my mom, when she was cleaning stuff out, found this book light. Hi, Jeannie. Did anybody else have book lights? So your book went in here, your paperback book went in here, and then you could read without bothering someone else. And I remember my grandma using this. I can't believe it still works. Book light. And you could also plug it in, but of course the plug is long gone. That was my grandma's book light. And then my uncle also threw in a whole box of, because my parents still teach Sunday school and junior church. And then their church also has a ministry where they send like I think it's the Christmas shoe boxes to the Dominican Republic. So when he finds things, he'll donate them. So he donated a bunch of Hot Wheels cars. So I just show you guys. It's not a 57 Chevy, which is my favorite, but it is a 55 Chevy. How cool is that? I had a whole collection of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars that I started collecting when I moved out. I moved out when I was 18. And it started out with just 57 Chevys, but then I started collecting. Like I had Batman, 2 Batman cars. I had some Volkswagen Beetles, but I had this whole collection because I didn't get to collect them when I was a kid. Because my sister was the tomboy, and then my brother. They were allowed to have the cars, but I was supposed to play with Barbies, right? And so when I moved out, then I had this huge collection and still had it when I had my boys and passed it on to them. And of course they played with them. And I think they still have them. When they moved out, they took them with them. So just like my youngest son also took my old marble collection. So that's what's going on today. I am feeling better. I am relieved to be feeling better. Brain-wise, not so cloudy. Oh, Kaz, that's fantastic. I love that. So happy to be creative again. Relieved to be able to be creative again. Exactly, Diane. Yeah, I don't remember. I had over 50 Matchbox cars at one point, but I collected all of them after I moved out when I was 18. And I don't think it was, I mean, they let my sister have them. So I don't think it was that I wasn't allowed to have them. I think I just wasn't verbal enough about wanting to have them. So my sister also had the only Ken Barbie. So then I had to trade, like, do a chore for her so I could use Ken when I needed to have Ken to marry my Barbie. And she and I, out of all four of us girls, were the most particular about our Barbies. So, like, we didn't cut their hair or tear them up or anything. So, I never had a racetrack. Now, I think I did have one for the boys. I do not know, Kaz. I don't know. I remember my brother burying his Matchbox cars in the backyard. I'm like, why? I never did that to my toys. But hey, Sabrina, but my youngest sister, she's the one I gave all my Barbies to when I grew out of my Barbies. And she cut their hair and messed up their outfits. And yeah, I'm sorry I don't have an update, Kaz. I just don't. So if you're just coming in, I'm not doing a sale this morning because while my brain is doing better, my body has decided to have a fibromyalgia flare up and I'm in pain. So we are not going to do that today. But where did I put the prompt? Let me show you the prompt again. Here is this week's prompt. And if you missed my floral page from last week, let me show you again. Here's my floral page. And I did it across from this page that was my polka dot and stars page from probably a month ago. Yeah, Diane, I didn't think I was doing too bad, even though it rained yesterday, which usually sets me off. But I did all of my laundry yesterday. I changed the sheets on my bed and I caught up all my dishes. And so I think I just overdid it because I woke up this morning feeling like somebody was jamming a hot poker down my spine. So no sale today. Yeah. But, it feels like that was so little. Because it's just my laundry. And I do it once a week. So it's not like it's a massive amount of laundry. It's just frustrating to, just do a couple of chores and then feel like a Mack truck hit you. It's stupid. Makes me mad. But hopefully I will get up some static sales this week. That is the plan. And I'm going to get going. We're almost at the half-hour mark. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And if you are still working on the Altered Book project, share pictures with me. I'd like to see what you guys are doing with it. I still haven't even... I'm hoping for inspiration on what to do with my cover because I still haven't done that prompt. Oh, I haven't heard of that, Kaz. I don't like the words procedure, medical procedure. Always gives me anxiety. All right, you guys. I will see you later. Have a great day.